What is going on, my Concise Conversation family? I hope you guys are all doing well today on this fine January 5th. I am doing well. I just came back from the gym, so I got a good pump on. I'm feeling good. I have a protein shake, and yeah, I'm doing my day. But I was just thinking earlier, and I wanted to bring something up in conversation, because that's what I do here on my channel. And I want to talk about Greek life and fraternities and, just the whole culture and community around it, because I think it's very misunderstood and, there's a very bad perception of times about Greek life and fraternities, and I'm not saying that they're all false, excuse me, but I'm just saying, not gonna lie, some of y'all hate from outside the club, not just keeping it real. And I think there's a lot of utility and benefits that come out of being in a fraternity and being Greek life. So I just want to share that with you all today. So for me, coming to California from the East Coast, from Pennsylvania, obviously I did not know anyone at all. So I had to build my own community here at UCR, and I love it. I love the people I've met here, and I love that I have a very diverse group of friends. And I will say that a lot of my friends do come out of my fraternity because that's who I hang out with a lot. That's who, being in SCE, I feel like at UCR, all of us are very similar. We have very similar personalities. I think we're all really chill and kind people, but we're all different, in so many different ways. And I feel like that's what, being in a fraternity is about, meeting new people, and being in Greek life is about meeting new people, making new connections. And I think it's a dope experience to have, being in Greek life in college. And I think outside of just making friends or paying for friends, as people say, I do think that I value the connections I've made within my fraternity. And when they say that alumni networks are so important, they are. There's so many people who I've been through, and I'm speaking on my own experience, but for SAE, there's so many bros that have been through SAE at UCR, and they're successful. They have their lives together, quote unquote, whatever. They do their thing. What I'm saying. And at the end of the day, regardless if you knew them in college or not, that is your brother, because you guys are in the same organization. And that's one thing I really value about fraternities and Greek life, is that this relationship is lifelong. And I never had an older brother growing up, so I think that aspect of being in a fraternity I really gravitated towards, because older brothers are lit. I really enjoy having a big bro and having other bros that I feel like I can look up to and learn a lot from. So I do think there's a lot of benefits that come from being in a fraternity and, being in Greek life and, putting yourself out there and meeting new people. And I think one of the biggest benefits that I got out of it was, was leadership. I feel like I learned how to be a good leader, and how to, organize, and how to, round people up to, work for a common cause. And I think that's very important in a world where you're always constantly working with people. You're always going to be around people. So I think it's important to, understand how to be a good leader and be an empathic leader and be a convincing and engaging leader, because people will, feel more comfortable around you and feel more comfortable with you leading them. And I think in regards to fraternities, a lot of people forget the aspect of, we do a lot. For example, we have a Miss Minerva event at UCR, but throughout SAE, and it's a hard event. It takes a lot of manpower, it's a lot of work, a lot of long hours, and it's hard to do. And our fraternity at UCR raised $19,000 for the Children's Miracle Health Network, all being online. And that's just crazy to me. That's crazy that we were able to, give those resources to, people who needed it, especially with the pandemic, and especially with, just how life is going on right now. Things are very unpredictable. And I was so grateful that we had the opportunity to do that for them, and bring our UCR community closer, because I feel like it really did. It really was engaging for the community and allowed people to come together and forget what's going on in their lives, in some way. But that just goes to show that I think fraternities and sororities, Greek life in general, is very beneficial to students who, you know, have the personality where they do like to do it, and they do like being social, and they do like, you know, meeting new people. And I would say even if you don't have that personality, I think that's the beauty of Greek life, that not everyone is the same. Like, Greek life is not a monolithic thing. There's so many different people who end up in Greek life, and I think if you are open and willing to like go and put yourself out there, I feel like you'll find the proper spot for you. So that's my rant about Greek life. It's a beautiful day. Oh, fuck. I just choked. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful day in Riverside, California, and I'm going to go enjoy that day. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry, I don't have COVID, I swear. But I hope you guys are doing well, and you enjoy your day, and your new year is going strong. I will talk to you later.